everyone. This video that I'm going to do now. It's mainly about governance. It's not even just about current issues. It's not about current issue, but just about governance, and how sometimes we look at governance from our sentimental points of view rather than how is it supposed to be, at a particular time. We look at, for example, whoever is in office, if we support that person, so anything that that person does, we sort of like have to support. I think it's sort of like our upbringing where we were not actually brought up to hold people accountable. Remember, you were never allowed to hold your parents accountable. Neither were you allowed to hold your teachers, your senior, your pastor, your everything accountable. Everything that was done is that whatever they said, it was okay. Even when it was wrong for, even when you didn't like it, even when it affected you, you were told to accept it out of respect or not to spoil family name or one of those things. So we've been conditioned, and that's one of the things why I'm really glad that parents of today are allowing accountability to come in when it comes with their children. But although there are some certain kind of over allowance that some parents give to kids and just allow them to just go haywire. But I'm not here to talk about parenthood. I'm here to talk about governance. I saw a particular tweet, and that is what has triggered this conversation that I'm having right now. And it says, a crate of egg was $6.50 in 2020. All of you supporting APC for free should have your heads examined. So this tweet came from another tweet that someone had done, and this tweet that the person had done for somebody called Shole Woyinka. I don't know whether that's a real name or just a parody or something, but that's what it says. And she said, there's so much hunger in Nigeria. I don't think you people understand. Egg is 5,200 naira for a crate. Eggs are supposed to be the affordable protein. Egg is supposed to be one of the cheapest source of proteins. And with children, you need protein, you need certain nutrients for children to be able to have, for them to grow and develop very well. And right now, you're talking about those egg, milk, meat, fish, and all of those things. Right now, a lot of children are unable to have access to those. Egg is now a luxury. I am in the poultry business. I've been selling chicken feed for the last 22 years now. I started selling chicken feed in the year 2002, and I became a distributor where I buy in trailer loads in the year 2004. So it's 20 years that I became a distributor for a feed milling company, and 22 years I started selling chicken feed. And I'll tell you, the poultry business had been affected for a very long time. And I've spoken about it for a while. But that's not even why I'm doing this video today. Why I did this video, the person who did this particular tweet is one of those people, who supported Jonathan so much that when we were holding Jonathan accountable, they felt that, oh, we had done the wrong thing and everything. And even up to today, where I see people still tell you that, oh, Jonathan's government was so good, was so this, was so that, can you see what it is now? Okay. And for me, I don't get it when people don't see the thing. You're telling me I should look at 2018 and 2019 and that I should have used it to make a decision in 2020, in 2015. No, that's not it. Because in 2015, in 2014, 2015, things were the worst they had ever been in Nigeria. Whether it was prices. I saw some people the other day, they were laughing at a tweet that someone had done where she said that yam was... I can't remember whether 5 tubers of yam was 500. I don't even know how much it was. Things are very expensive. And then people were making fun of her and saying, how much is it now? How do you make fun of somebody when the reality at that time is the worst that it had been? So why I'm doing this thing is to say, just 2020, egg was 650. Now 2024, egg is over 5,000. Does that mean that Buhari's administration was good? No. And when people kept saying, oh, dollar during Jonathan was this amount. So that means you people that refused to vote Jonathan and everything, it was about that government had failed, that government needed to go. And someone comes in, and even as of that 2015, say, if Buhari fails, he needed to go away. That's the mentality Nigerians have to adopt. And I see people who up till now, they still defend Jonathan. They still insult people who did not vote for Jonathan, and then they are still, and then when they are attacking those who are defending Tinubu now, and those who are defending Buhari, and I'm thinking, how don't you see the similarity between? That's exactly what you're doing by still defending, Jonathan. And I sometimes I say, okay, how much was dollar during Abacha? How much was a price of rice during Abacha? Does that mean Abacha was a good leader? We must stop all of these things. We must begin to hold leaders accountable, whether we voted for them or we didn't vote for them. There are certain people that I say I've talked about, and I'm not one of those people. I say I respect them so much, and as far as I'm concerned, they are among the most patriotic of Nigerians. These are, when we are looking at election and voting, these are people who in 2011 voted for Jonathan. When they say he's one of the poor people, the person without shoes, they vote. In 2011, I didn't vote for Jonathan. I didn't vote for Buhari. As far as because both of them had no business in politics. Even in 2014, I said both of them have no business running for office. 2015, I had to make a choice, and I did make a choice. And I wasn't going to vote for failure. And I will never support someone who had failed. If you're going to fail, I'm not a soothsayer. Like I said to people, I'm not a soothsayer. I'm going to make decisions based on what is on ground at the moment. For me, 2011, I voted for Nuhu Ribadu. If you bring Nuhu Ribadu today, running as even councillor, Moa Aisha Isufu, I will not vote for him. That doesn't negate the voting I voted for him in 2011 for president, because I believe the things, like my husband will say, the facts on the ground at that time made me to vote for him. The facts on the ground today will never make me to vote for Nuhu Ribadu, even if he runs for councillor where I'm sitting. So those are these things. So these Nigerians are the ones who in 2011 they voted for Jonathan. In 2015, they did not vote for Jonathan because he had failed. And then in 2019, they did not vote for what's it called now, Buhari, because he had also failed. So these people, and then in 20 whatever, it was in 2023 was a new election. People have a right to their choices, but you see the ones that we see someone fail and vote for that person and reward either that person or that party. Well, I don't have words. It's still a choice, but we have to live with those choices, every one of us. But what I say is, father, we should stop, how do you put it, eulogizing the past. When governments have passed, because you supported them, you want to keep supporting them, and you keep saying that, oh, things were cheaper then, rice was cheaper then. Okay, egg, you see just this egg now, it was cheaper during Buhari. Does it make it that Buhari was a good, not at all. Buhari was a tyrant, he was a dictator, he was failure, he was corrupt, there was so much corruption in his administration, you can see that, inept, clueless, and that's it. The same thing with Jonathan, that dollar was 200 or something. I see some people still keep saying 100, and it went so fast from, between a few months, from 130, 140, it went to 212. That was why APC was using dollar as campaign for their campaign, that it had got, is it okay for dollar to be 212 naira? Because it just started rising at a very fast rate. So we must stop using this. We must use indices of good governance. Maybe those are the things that we need to be talking to ourselves more for us to understand it. Please, please, please. It's not about who you supported, who you did not support. That doesn't matter. What matters is who is the person who is doing the best for the country. Thank you so much.